Hang on, Dad. I want to go home.
Hey, look, see? Mark Jessup. We're friends.
What's going on? Hang on.
I'm going to kill Jack Stryker.
You want to know the best way to relax after a day like that?
What do you have in mind?
Man likes to be made a fool of, no matter how beautiful the woman.
happened to glance at the date, and my God, it had expired.
Well, at least the man was willing to renew your passport on 2 days' notice. That was very nice of him.
It took a lot of eye-batting to get him to do that.
When Danny says we've got to leave today, he better come through.
He will, if I have to wear out 2 more sets of false eyelashes. Right up here. Okay.
Oh, my cleaning. I have to pick it up. I'll meet you at the plane, all right?
Okay, you better hurry.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Moment. I am on my way to Istanbul. Rick, I want all the cameras, tons of film. I don't know if we can buy it when we're there. I don't know what the temperature is there.
But I want so very much to work with you. If you could only look at my book.
It's very nice.
Ivan,
yes. But I'm sorry, I can't use you. Rick, where's my passport?
It's in your bag.
Magnifying glass?
In your bag.
I've got to call Steve.
It's done.
I'm impressed. Filters. Gotcha.
I'll get the filters.
I know this is a bad moment.
Something of an understatement.
Nope.
But I've worked with top photographers in France until 2 years ago.
Excuse me. The limo's downstairs. The plane leaves in an hour.
Sir. Look, I'm very sorry. I use the same models every time I shoot.
Reynolds Photography. Yes. Danny, it's St. Elizabeth's Hospital, emergency room about Gretchen.
That's not funny, Rick.
I'm not trying to be funny. I kid you not.
Hello? Yes, it's Danielle Reynolds. Well, what happened? That's good. It could have been worse. Tell her I thank her for having you call me, and I'll see her when I get back and feel better. Thanks. Gretchen fell down the steps of the passport agency. Tore a ligament, twisted an ankle.
Can she travel?
No, she can't even walk for a week.
Oh, wow, Miss Reynolds. I am sorry it did not work out.
Yvonne, you wouldn't happen to have a passport on you, would you? We...
Flight attendants, please secure the cabin doors.
Uh-oh, Jack's still not here.
Okay, who in the pool had a minute before takeoff?
No.
All other bets are now officially void.
I had 2 minutes.
Foolish woman, nobody's ever won with more than 90 seconds.
What is this, some kind of game you play before takeoff?
I took 5 seconds. I am prepared to double my bet.
7, 6, 5, and you are covered, my dear.
Jack! Oh, no.
The lady had 5 seconds.
Where have you been?
I think you guys are working together on this.
Hi, Mr. Stryker. How kind of you to join us.
Well, that's the price for working overtime.
The price seems that you've lost your tie once again. I know. All for a good cause.
One cannot appreciate beauty enough.
Well, you should be an expert on that.
Do you think Hong Kong was beautiful when you were there?
Actually, I'm crazy about it. The new territories are fascinating and the food's extraordinary. Do you mind if I sit down?
Please. Have you been to Istanbul before?
Yes. It's potentially very romantic.
It sounds exciting. This is my lucky day.
Or Danny's. She told me about how she got you when Gretchen didn't show up.
Well, the luck was mine. And of course, foresight. And French women always carry a passport.
Foresight or second sight. Like you knew I was in Hong Kong.
Okay. I confess to be one of Dani Reynolds' fans. I especially enjoyed the Hong Kong layout, but I couldn't tell whether that scowl on your face was that you dislike the clothes or hate doing the job.
Well, actually, I was a little ticked off. Danny docked a whole week's pay.
Why?
For missing the plane.
Jessup is here. I wish that he wasn't. I've arranged for you to meet him at his hotel today.
Who's Mark Jessup?
Mark Jessup is vice president of an electronics firm that developed our stealth technology. He's here in Istanbul on his own, despite our protests and strong advice.
Now, wait a minute. He is smart enough to know the danger he's in if the other side finds out he's here.
And killing him couldn't be the worst thing they could do to him.
You're right, Jack. Our national security is at risk if they should find out what he knows.
Well, then why is he insisting on staying in Istanbul?
able to join me for this tour on such short notice, Mr. Jessup.
Thank you. Why do you insist on calling us a tour when you know very well why I'm here?
Because this area of the prison is reserved for the most dangerous criminals, men strictly forbidden visitors. If this were anything other than a tour, we would both be breaking the law, and I would be forced to arrest myself.
And you?
Right through here. Oh, and thank you again for your generosity. The order which administers the charity to which you have contributed will surely bless your name. Through there. Last cell on the left.
David? Are you there?
Dad. That you, Dad?
Yes, son, it's me. How are you?
I didn't do it. I signed the confession, but they made me. I just thought I was delivering that car to Athens in exchange for a free ride. I didn't know about the drugs until they started taking the frame apart. Honest, Dad.
Believe you, son, I do. Oh, sweet God.
Can you get me out? You don't know what it's like in here. You gotta get me out of here. Dad, I just want to go home. I don't know how much longer I can hang on. Gotta get me home.
I will, Davy. I swear to you, Mike. I'll do anything.
Absolutely certain of the credentials of this American?
Would I jeopardize what has been such a rewarding relationship? This is a rare opportunity, I assure you.
It is conceivable we might be interested.
Are you sure?
4477.
Yeah, just hold on one second. Jessup's not answering his phone, and the clerk says that his room key's at the desk.
The doorman called him a cab.
Thanks anyway. Does he remember where he went?
No, but he remembered the cab company. I've got the phone number.
Great. Let's hope they keep a log of their trips.
Now, this looks like... Okay, Ricky, look at this. Oh, I bet my mama would love it. Nice. Oh!
I think it's got somebody else's mother inside of it, so we...
Ew!
Yeah, Buster.
Wait, it looks easy. Do you speak English?
هذيك سعيد جميلة.
Parlez-vous français?
خنجر.
I need a gun.
ممكن بتريدي سيف معمول من أحسن حديد.
Bang! Bang!
ما عندي فرد.
Gun. Please, I can pay.
اعملي معروف. استني شوي. There he is. Let's go.
We're friends.
Henry Tallis, get in.
What's going on?
Hang on.
You're sure that you work for Towler? Because you don't look like agents and you certainly don't live like them.
Actually, I'm a fashion photographer, and Jack's one of my models.
Oh, wait a minute, just wait a minute. My son is in that prison and they send me models.
Well, it would be just as easy for us to take you back to the prison where we found you.
You're right. I'm sorry, I apologize. It's just that I don't know who to turn to.
We appreciate the terrible pressure you're under. I assure you, we'll come up with a plan that will rescue your son.
I hope so. Because I won't settle for anything less than Dave at home, safe.
Absolutely.
I'm sorry, but there are no KGB attached to this consulate. We are simply a trade and travel mission here in Turkey.
But there must be someone who can help me. I will speak to the person in charge.
That's only possible with an appointment. And on official business.
You don't understand. It's taken me 2 years to get this far entirely alone. But now I need help. 2 years ago, I was working as a model in Paris. Then one night at a party, I met this dashing man, Dmitri. But the next morning, we were lovers. We were together every day for the next 10 weeks, and then...
What happened?
He was assassinated.
I'm terribly sorry. But why? How?
Because Dmitri was one of yours. A KGB agent. We lived together in the artist quarter in Paris. He told me he was in the export business. I thought that meant smuggling, but I loved him so much I didn't care. One day I was coming home from the market. There was a commotion. People were gathered in front of our apartment house. He was worse than dead. He was paralyzed. He wanted to die. He begged me to kill him. I wasn't able. 2 days later, he died. But I swore revenge. I was without hope. And then almost 2 years later, I saw the killer's picture in a magazine. His name is Jack Stryker. I found out he's employed by an American photographer, Dani Reynolds. So I came with them to Istanbul.
But I still do not understand why you've come to us.
I want a gun so I can...
No. You can't...
Not just kill Jack Stryker. To wound him so painfully to will beg me to die.
The Soviet Union is a peace-loving nation. We do not practice nor do we condone such terrorist tactics.
What's up? Happy. Over here, Jack. Wonderful. Can you lose the glasses? You look like a punk rock. Thank you.
It's right.
I'll watch the giraffe. Hold still. Don't frown. Ashley, move forward and kneel. Billy, take your jacket off. That's it. All right, take a break. Let's look for locations over here. Give me the camera.
Hello! You are Daniel Reynolds.
Yes. The police said it was all right for us to shoot here.
Of course. I am Assad Habibi. I am in charge of that imposing structure there. They told me you were here. It is my honor to welcome you here personally.
Thank you. I'm very excited to be here. Your country is overwhelming.
You think so? Most Americans notice only the dust and the aroma of the bazaar.
Well, what I notice is the proud history. I can feel it everywhere.
If you have any free time during your visit, it would be my pleasure to show some of our history to you.
Oh, I'd love to. But...
Oh, I realize that your work is very demanding, but...
No, it's not that. You see, we're having trouble finding locations. I want to show as much of Istanbul as I can in the background of the shoot, and it seems that the most interesting locations are off limits.
Well, I have a few friends in government who can help. If I can be of any assistance, please don't hesitate to call me.
I won't. Thank you. Thank you so much.
You seem a little nervous. Is there anything I can do to help?
I think I'm a bit nervous of being back at work. It's been 2 years.
Why haven't you modeled for the past 2 years?
I sort of retired after a great deal of notoriety. 2 years ago, I slipped on the runway of the biggest Paris couturier show. You must remember it. Weren't you in Paris then?
Well, as a matter of fact, I was. But I wasn't too much interested in clothes then.
Oh, what work did you do then?
Oh, nothing much of anything.
What can't you remember? Was it that unimportant to you?
It's a disaster. That's what it is. How could you be so incompetent? The taxi that eluded you was seen driving to the American embassy.
But we do have a lead. I'm sure the woman in the car was Danielle Reynolds.
What a breakthrough. Moscow will be delighted to know that a fashion photographer eluded you.
Excuse me.
You will be held accountable for your blunder, I assure you that. Yes, what is it? No.
I thought you might be interested in knowing. A one-time American agent is now working for Dani Reynolds as a model. His name is Jack Stryker.
too? Mine's stifling.
Well, actually, it's quite cool. I just couldn't sleep.
I apologize for rushing away before, but Suddenly I was just exhausted.
I understand. It must have been quite a hard first day for you. You want to know the best way to relax after a day like that?
I've heard of various cures. What do you have in mind?
Any lover walk on by. Any lover, don't you make me cry. Can't you see, girl, my heart's beating for?
Is that what you meant?
Well, the cure comes in several steps.
First time I saw
You seem like a man who has danced with many women.
Well, actually, one of the jobs I haven't done is be a dancing teacher. But I'm sure the instruction book would say, put your head on my shoulder and let me lead the way.
now my love is so lost in your kiss.
Do you want to dance in my room?
Can we hear the orchestra from there?
Well, actually, no.
Who needs an orchestra? First I must stop in my room so I can bring a surprise for you.
What, dancing instructions?
Oh, no. A bottle of wonderful French champagne.
Don't make a noise. I'm from the Russian embassy. We will help you kill Jack Stryker. But first, you will have to do something for us.
I don't know the world yet.
Not even a little part of it. Coffee.
No. Because everything changes in the morning.
It doesn't have to. Hello. I'll call you right back, okay? Let's walk. Stay here.
Called this morning, and he wants us to meet with Jessup to go over the plan to rescue his son. I said yes.
Yeah, good idea. He's the one who's actually been inside the prison. What about the plane?
It's ready to take them both back to the States as soon as we get the boy. Another thing.
What you heard from the ward?
He sent me roses and an invitation to tour the prison today.
I'll see you in about an hour.
Okay, fine. Bye.
Get inside?
With Assad, the warden. He's going to take me on a tour of the prison for a possible fashion shoot.
Well, you're ahead of me already. I had to bribe him to get inside.
Well, I think he envisions a different kind of payment. I hope he's a man that deals well with disappointment.
You'll be wide for sound, so we'll be with you the whole way.
see the high fashion clothes being shot against the background of this prison. The contrast. The magazines are going to love it.
You know, the original prison on this very site was built in the 12th century. Our ancestors used it to hold Christians. Captured in the Crusades.
Not much has changed, has it?
I beg your pardon?
What I mean is that this prison still holds Westerners, many of whom are innocent of any wrongdoing.
Oh, I assure you, every prisoner in here is a dangerous criminal.
That is not true. You see, my half-brother, David Jessup, is in this prison. In fact, you allowed my stepfather to see him.
What are you...
Why don't I tell you the truth? Yesterday was not an accident. I chose to shoot outside the gates in hopes of meeting you.
You succeeded. Now, I think this visit is concluded.
No. But when I met you, I found you to be very gracious and civilized. Surely, with a great deal of compassion.
Well, I'm sorry. My personal feelings are irrelevant to my job. The court's imposed sentence. I am merely a jailer.
No, we both know you're more than that. You're a powerful man in your own right. David's father is worried sick, as I am. And it's well known that prisoners have escaped, even from a stronghold such as this. My stepfather and I would be grateful beyond words.
I think something can be arranged.
So far, they're buying us.
We're all loaded up.
Jack, the crucial moment is coming up.
It's the last cell on the left.
David, can you hear me?
Unfortunately not. You see, David's freedom was purchased earlier today. Such a lucky young man to have such concerned relatives.
Damn. What? Someone's way ahead of us.
How can you play such a cruel game?
Oh, and how about the little game you were going to play?
Our business is concluded.
Just yet. I think the amusement is just beginning.
Let go of me.
Not yet. No man likes to be made a fool of, no matter how beautiful the woman.
You can't do this. People know that I'm here, and you can't.
A desperate relative had to be subdued, trying to help her brother to escape. Well,
he is gone, and if you...
No! No!
At least before, we knew where David was. We knew that he was alive. I mean, now he could be dead, he could be...
Mr. Jessup, your son is alive, I assure you. They wouldn't buy him out of a place like that and then kill him.
I have a feeling you're going to be contacted about how to get him back very soon.
My question is, how did they know what we were trying to do?
I have a feeling about that, too.
You know, there is no such thing as the KGB, of course. Except in the minds of novelists and the capitalist press. But if there were, we would be most grateful for your help.
It was nothing.
As modest as you're beautiful. No? I'm a man of my word. In this bag is a gun. It fires bullets that explode upon impact. If you shoot it at Jack Stryker's spine, it will paralyze him. What? Not a change of heart now that the moment's here. I cannot give it to you quite yet. I must keep it. And you with us until we have what we want.
Yes, David. Yes, son,
I'm all right. They haven't hurt me. Don't give them any...
Now, Mr. Jessup, put Mr. Stryker on your telephone. You see, I know he's listening in.
Stryker here.
Mr. Stryker, there's someone else here who is anxious to speak to you. Someone I believe you know quite well.
Jack? It's Yvonne.
Are you all right?
Yes, I'm okay. And David is fine.
Mr. Stryker, listen carefully. Have Mrs. Reynolds bring Mr. Jessup to the abandoned mining camp 4 miles north of the city at sunrise. Send only the 2 of them, no one else. Do you understand me, Mr. Stryker?
Yes.
We will release the boy and your friend in exchange for the father. Goodbye, Mr. Stryker.
They want you in return for David.
I understand the circumstances, Mr. Jessup, but I can't let you go.
They'll kill David for certain if I don't. I have to go.
I agree. I don't think we have any choice.
You did very well. You understand the rules of the game, do you?
You really call this a game?
Take your gun. When we have made the trade, you may settle your debt.
Isn't it?
You all right?
Yes, I'm all right. I knew the chances I was taking when I came to Istanbul. Half the United States government tried to stop me, but after, of course, they said there wasn't anything more they could do to get David out of jail.
Sometimes we have to do what we have to do.
You sound like you know that from experience.
It's my husband. But in his case, it was too late. Couldn't save him. That's it.
us, David.
Let's go.
You can untie him now. I'm here to go with you.
I wish it were that simple.
What do you mean? You promised my father and I could be together.
You will be. Only with us. See, we need you to ensure your father's continued cooperation. Get in, please. You too.
Did I miss anything?
Just a little mud wrestling.
Good evening, Jack.
I was just thinking about the last time we met here.
I was thinking about this morning. How you fought the Russians. You could have killed them. It would have been so much simpler.
Well, I don't kill people before I have my coffee.
This is serious. You're talking about death.
I guess here we are.
Why didn't you kill them?
They make us pay for our bullets. I believe in saving my money.
I have a joke, too. I'm not going to kill you. Only maim. And then you'll beg me to die. Turn around, please.
That night, we first met out here. I had a nightmare. It was about a case in Paris.
Turn around.
At the time, I didn't know why my subconscious dragged it out. But it was because of you, wasn't it? Do you want to hear the dream?
Turn around.
I was on a rooftop chasing a KGB agent. He fell off.
Stop it! Stop it now!
His cover was living with a French model. That was you, wasn't it?
Yes! Yes. And it wasn't a cover. He loved me.
So that's why you're gonna shoot me. I could have killed him too, Yvonne.
You shot him. He fell off because of you. And now I'm gonna paralyze you. Like you paralyzed him.
Yvonne, I tried to grab his wrist to keep him from falling. I did. But I just couldn't get a strong enough hold. I don't kill people in cold blood.
You tried to save him?
That's what I said. Do you believe me? It's all right. It's all right. It's okay.
You knew I wouldn't have pulled the trigger.
Absolutely. I hadn't the slightest doubt.
An issue that won't go away and a deeply emotional decision for women facing it. The cover story on CBS News Sunday morning tomorrow. Then tomorrow afternoon at 1 Eastern, Arkansas takes on Patrick Ewing and number 2 ranked Georgetown in college basketball on CBS Sports.